We know that Hannah Clarke's parents, Sue and Lloyd Clarke, they've been pushing for legislation around coercive control ever since that tragic incident took place on February the 19th last year. We know that Hannah Clarke was brutally murdered at the hands of her partner as well as her 3 young children when their car was set alight right outside of their property in Camp Hill. Now, the Premier today, she says that her government had took the promise to legislate against coercive control to the last election, today announcing, though, that they are going to set up that independent task force to look at ways of legislating this. That task force, it will be headed by Margaret McMurdo AC, who has an extensive legal background and experience in domestic violence prevention. The committee will be made up of both legal providers as well as domestic violence providers and also people with lived experience in domestic violence. Here was the Premier explaining coercive control.
Coercive control can take many forms. It can take the form of a person that has their finances controlled, are told what to wear, are told where they can and can't go. It is a really severe form of oppression that can last months, if not years.
Now, Ash, Attorney General Shannon Fentiman was part of this announcement this morning as well, and she was asked why it's taken this long for the Queensland government to put together a task force and to work towards legislating against this. Also, given that we've seen quite high-profile youth crime incidents immediately sparking legislation in that arena, the government asked why they've been dragging their feet when it comes to domestic violence reform.
This was a commitment that we took to the election. And let's be clear, coercive control has only been legislated in a handful of countries across the world: Scotland, England, Ireland and Wales. So we are the first state in the country to legislate against coercive control.
So this independent task force, it will be established by the end of next month. They'll be required to report to the government by October, and they're hoping to have some kind of bill finalised by early next year. Ash?